12 жасқа толған балаларға арналған.
Қадірменді көрермен, Маңғыстау телеарнасында кофе брейк бағдарламасы, кофе брейктің жүргізушісі мен Әсел Қанатқызы. Бүгінгі экспатымыз кім екен? Оны бірге көрейік, я? Кеттік, let's go. A good day. So, how's the day?
How is the day?
Yes.
It's wonderful weather outside, and I like it. I like this time of the season. Spring is one of my favorite seasons, and right now I think I'm experiencing a wonderful weather. It's not too hot, too cold. It's wonderful.
Our television viewers wants to know about your home city. So, can you explain?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Iran, and I was raised in Tehran, the capital, and I like it a lot there. Compared to here, of course, it's a mega city. Almost 20 million people live there, so it's a bit crowded. But also I like it here because there is a lot of comfort and silence, and you can find really good people around here, and they are welcoming also.
When did you came to Aktau in Kazakhstan?
I came to Aktau like in 2018, and I came here as a family of a diplomat. My father was on a diplomatic mission here. And
In Aktau?
In Aktau, yes. And he worked here as general consul. But this year his diplomatic mission has ended, and I stayed here because I'm working for the university, YSNF University, and also I remained here for the business, for doing some businesses here.
Are you a teacher, right?
Yes, I'm a university professor.
How did you meet your Kazakh people?
Well, when I came here, before coming here, of course, I had no idea about the culture, to be honest. And I was, a little bit worried how I'm going to blend in, how they will receive me. But I met wonderful people in university, and they were all welcoming and helping. Also, I found some friends here. It was really interesting to me that even some of them had language barriers, we couldn't communicate well with each other, but still they were eager to help me to basically get on with my life easier here. So I'm really grateful for that.
So what did you know about Kazakh tradition?
Well, during my stay here, I learned a few traditions, and I learned about manners of the Kazakh people, and I got to know their culture, their food. I found, for example, some similarities between Kazakh people and Khmer people.
Similarities.
And I think it goes with the sort of being part of Eastern cultures. they were more warm and welcomingness and openness to, for example, the guests. And we share the same culture of honoring the guest and these kind of mannerisms. I've been to many countries because of my father's job, and I can tell that this is the part that was really, it remains with me for the rest of my life.
I want to know about your goals for the coming years.
Well, I came here because of the invitation from the university to come and teach here. And my goal is both academic-wise, I like to remain a university professor and teach people, but also I have some business inclinations, and I would like to see more business relations with my home country and Kazakhstan. I see great potential which has not realized yet, and I would like to have a part in growing that relations.
And I have one question about your university. Why you choose to work Yesenov University?
Well, the reason I chose Yesenov is
yeah, I know. There is no university in here. We have only one university. Yes.
Yeah. But what got me interested in doing the job was that it was international and it had international aspiration. And I saw that, for example, they liked to work with international universities, international cooperation with other universities. They are part of a greater union of Caspian region, universities of this whole region. And I liked it a lot and saw a great opportunity. Maybe all of it has not been realized right now, but there is a great opportunity, and I see that university is moving towards the right direction.
What do you think about new generation in here, in Kazakh new generation?
The new generation, I guess they are more moving towards, being global, and they are more...
Not only Kazakhstan, right?
Yes, and that's what I like about here. People are more eager, for example, to meet foreigners, to meet other cultures. They are more interested in that. I see less of that in older generations. They are more conservative when it comes to foreigners, and they look at it with a certain amount of skepticism. But what I like about younger generation is that they are so positive, optimistic. They want to explore new chances on a global level, and also I like that the younger generation are more entrepreneurial. That's what I liked about it.
When did you get your study? In Iran, or?
I did part of my study in political science in bachelor. I did it in University of Tehran, my hometown. And after that, I went to Vienna for continuation of my studies again in political science. I was more interested about international politics. When I was in Vienna, I passed the courses that were related to this field of study, which I liked it a lot, and actually I'm going to advance my studies in this direction.
What do you think about Kazakhstan in the future?
I think
as a politic?
I think Kazakhstan has a great opportunity, and I think this century, which is called Asian century, is going to bring Kazakhstan new opportunities and brings a momentum for Kazakhstan to get more developed. And I think if Kazakhstan's officials are more cautious about, or have more awareness about the situation, they could play a pivotal role in this shift of power and wealth towards Asia. And I think a great opportunity awaits for the nations of Asia in general.
There is so many problems. What you want to change in the world?
The things that I want to see changed, I think, as I said, I want Asian nations work more closely together, and I guess in this way they can overcome the challenges much better. There is going to be some conflicts with the, as you know, shifts, imbalances of power is not going to be done peacefully, as history can show us. So I would think that more integration and more cooperation is going to alleviate at least this problem.
So are you married?
No, I'm single.
I want to know about your family. How many brothers, sisters do you have?
I have one brother who is almost at the same age as me. We have only 1 year difference. I'm the older one, by the way. And my sister is much younger than me, which I love her a lot. And yeah, I miss her a lot actually. And we are only a family of 5 people, my father and mother, all of them in Tehran.
So what's your dream?
My dream is to see more peace and it would be wonderful if we, all of us, could see more. It's like all of us are on board on a ship, but every cabin. If you could imagine that every country is a cabin at this ship. And the ship in general has many problems, experiences a lot of storms, but all of these cabins are focused on their own problems and they cannot see the whole picture. For example, global warming, global catastrophes. We have experienced one global pandemic which took lots of lives, and I think we now know, our generation at least knows the value of cooperation and empathy towards each other.
What are you doing on the free time in Aktau?
What I like to do nowadays, I go a lot up to the beach and enjoy the weather there, and other than that, I like a lot of sightseeing. I like, of course, studying, reading books.
What kind of books? Your last books?
Other than books about my field of politics and things like that, I like to read about history. I like also read some, fictions This is science fiction are also of interest to me.
What about film, movie?
Sporadically, from time to time, I watch movies.
Your best movies for the television viewers.
Best movie is
to watch
Cinema Paradiso. Italian movies.
Have you tasted Kazakh traditional food?
Like bishmarma, yes, and I liked it a lot. And I also, it might come across as strange for the people, but first time that I tried the camel milk, it was here. Now I haven't experienced that shubat anywhere else, and I like shubat a lot.
So how many languages do you know?
Of course, Persian is my native language, but I also know German. I know, of course, English, and I know some Arabic. But I know some words in Russian and Kazakh also.
What kind of words?
For example, in Kazakh, you say kashti, which is kashti.
Kishke.
Kashti. Which you call ships. Ships. You say, for example, in university we say sabak.
Sabak.
We say a lesson.
Rahmet.
Rahmet, yes. Rahmet. And also, what would you call when you want to say goodbye, we say
Sağ bolunuz. Sağ bolunuz. Sağ bolunuz. Mr. Jalal, thank you so much for the interview, for the coming.
My pleasure.
What you wish for our television viewers?
Wish them a good year, good health, and prosperity for them and all of the people in Kazakhstan.
Я қадірменді көрермен, бүгінге кофе бректамын. Келесіге дейін жүздескенше сау саламатта болыңыздар.